Most buyers think any new car is a safe bet, but some vehicles will have you at the dealership begging for a trade-in within months. Today, we're covering the 13 cars owners are dumping fastest in 2026, and the data is shocking. Nearly 1 in 3 buyers of our #1 vehicle sold it within a year. Some of these picks will surprise you because they're from brands you'd never expect. And that #1 spot? It's losing owners money at a rate that should be criminal. Stick around unless you want to become another statistic who just lit $30,000 on fire. The pattern is clear. Tech complexity overwhelming buyers, maintenance costs shocking them, and reliability failing them spectacularly. Number 13, Jaguar F-Pace. 13.3% of F-Pace buyers are dumping this thing within a year. That's nearly 4 times the industry average. And here's the kicker. This is the final year for the combustion F-Pace as Jaguar transitions to all-electric. The last major update was back in 2021, which means Jaguar has had 4 years to refine this platform. 4 years to get it right. Yet owners still can't wait to escape. The problems start revealing themselves around month 3. That stiff ride everyone praised in the professional reviews? Turns out it feels more like a sports car than a luxury SUV, which is great for canyon carving, but terrible for your daily commute. The infotainment system responds slower than dial-up internet, and the storage space is laughably limited compared to competitors. Average new price is $71,210. Edmunds predicts first-year ownership will cost you $28,879, with over $20,000 of that being pure depreciation. You're paying Mercedes money for something that drives like a caffeinated sports car, but has the reliability reputation of, well, a Jaguar. That 3-pointed star starts looking pretty good after 6 months of ownership. Number 12, Mercedes-Benz C-Class. 14% first-year turnover, and this is just the first of 4 Mercedes models you'll see on this list. 4? That's not a coincidence. That's a pattern. The C-Class competes in the most brutal segment imaginable. Compact luxury sedans where German, Japanese, and Korean rivals are all fighting for the same buyers with better value propositions. Here's what Mercedes isn't telling you in those glossy commercials. The tech-heavy interior requires smartphone-level fluidity to feel premium, but what you actually get is frustration. Buyers are paying that premium 3-pointed star price, then discovering maintenance costs that make their monthly payment look reasonable. Oil changes cost more, tires cost more, insurance costs more, everything costs more, and that's before the first repair bill arrives. Owner forms reveal a consistent pattern. Tech learning curves that feel like punishment, expensive repairs for minor issues, and the slow realization that the badge costs way more than it's worth. By month 6, that Lexus or Genesis their spouse suggested is looking pretty smart. Number 11, BMW 5 Series, 13.4% turnover rate, and the 2024 redesign might actually be making things worse. BMW made dramatic styling changes, that controversial kidney grille you either love or hate, and offered so many powertrain choices that buyers are experiencing decision paralysis, then buyer's remorse. First-year ownership cost, according to Edmunds, $25,316. Over $18,000 of that is depreciation. You lose $50 in value every single day you own this car. The iDrive system has evolved into something with more menu options than a cheesecake factory. BMW enthusiasts expect the ultimate driving machine, but what they're getting is the ultimate complexity machine. Forums are filled with owners who genuinely love the performance. That inline 6 is sublime, the handling is telepathic, but hate living with it daily. The tech overwhelms, the maintenance schedule is aggressive, and every service appointment costs what a normal car payment used to be. It's the automotive equivalent of marrying someone for their looks, then realizing you can't stand their personality. Number 10, Land Rover Discovery, 13.6% first-year turnover, and this is one of 3 Land Rover models making this list. When 8.9% of your entire brand gets returned within a year, you've got systematic problems, not model-specific issues. The Discovery starts at $77,163 and positions itself between the rugged Defender and luxurious Range Rover, but it satisfies neither crowd. The third-row seats are too small for actual adults. The cargo area is surprisingly cramped for a vehicle this size. The handling around corners is limited despite the price premium. But here's the real problem. Land Rover's reliability reputation. They consistently rank near the bottom of every reliability survey, and buyers figure this out around month 3 when that first service appointment costs more than their monthly payment. First-year ownership cost is $30,932, with $22,032 of that being depreciation. You're losing $60 per day just parking it in your driveway. The only thing depreciating faster than this SUV is your enthusiasm for owning it. Number 9, Mercedes-Benz GLA, 16.7% first-year turnover. That's nearly 5 times the industry average. This is Mercedes' entry-level SUV, starting around $50,000, but easily climbing past $65,000 with options. It's the gateway drug to the 3-pointed star, and like most gateway drugs, it leads to expensive habits and regret. Fuel economy falls below segment expectations. The interior feels cramped for something marketed as an SUV. Maintenance costs shock first-time luxury buyers who stretch their budget to afford the badge. But the real wake-up call comes when they realize premium badges require premium budgets for everything. Oil changes cost double, tire replacement costs triple, and insurance companies see that Mercedes badge and smile. Owner forums reveal a consistent pattern of younger buyers stretching to afford the 3-pointed star, then reality checking hard when they see the total cost of ownership. That Honda CR-V their parents suggested would have cost half as much and probably still be running perfectly. The badge looks great in Instagram photos, but it looks a lot less impressive when you're calculating whether you can afford gas and insurance in the same month. Number 8, Ram 1500. Consumer Reports rates this as much less reliable than the average new car, and owner experiences back that up spectacularly. The new Hurricane twin-turbo inline-6 engine replacing the legendary Hemi has been an absolute disaster. Owners are reporting check engine lights within 12 hours of driving off the lot, not days, hours. Real owner testimony from Edmonds. My brand new Ram 1500 has spent 32 days in the shop at the dealer in the first 72 days I've owned it. The engine light has come on 11 different times. 11 times in 72 days. Codes including camshaft, position sensor failures that keep repeating. The truck has less than 1,000 miles and has already been towed once because it wouldn't see stoy. The electrical system is a nightmare. Trucks that won't start if they're not driven almost daily. Jump starters that can't even get them running. Batteries requiring 12-hour disconnected charges just to function. This is a $50,000 to $70,000 pickup truck behaving like a 15-year-old British sports car. The pattern is clear. Ram, Dodge, Jeep all ranking near the bottom of reliability surveys. Parts shortages creating month-long wait times. Dealers who can't fix the problems, and corporate customer service that won't respond. One owner opened a Better Business Bureau complaint and contacted an attorney about lemon law protections within 3 months of purchase. That's not a truck. That's an expensive paperweight. Number 7, Lincoln Corsair PHEV. Consumer Reports pulled their recommendation on this one, and when you see the recall history, you'll understand why. Multiple fire risk recalls for the 2.5-liter hybrid engine. Owners have been advised to park outside and avoid DC fast charging until the vehicles are remedied. Engine block heater fire risk. Battery failure leading to fires. Engine compartment fires from hybrid system failures. Fuel injector leaks. This reads like a disaster movie script, not a luxury crossover spec sheet. What Consumer Reports members are reporting: electronic problems, keeping vehicles in the shop for weeks at a time, rattling noises appearing within 2 weeks of ownership, all-wheel drive module failures, battery warning lights requiring owners to drive the vehicle daily just to keep it charged. One owner wrote on Kelley Blue Book, "After a month, I am deeply disappointed. The car started to rattle in week 2. My old Volvo was solid until year 8. I'd expect this type of quality in cars half the Corsair's price, but not at over 40 grand. Lincoln's brand reliability score is 40 out of 100, below industry average, ahead of only Genesis, Chrysler, GMC, Jeep, Ram, and Rivian. That's not a competitive field. That's the automotive penalty box. Number 6, Land Rover Evoque. 16.4% first-year turnover, more than 4 times the industry average. The smallest Range Rover still commands a $50,000 plus starting price, easily climbing past $65,000 with options. Buyers are paying premium money for that Range Rover badge, and what they're getting is fuel economy that falls below segment expectations, reliability reputation inversely proportional to the price, and eye-catching design that can't overcome the daily frustrations of ownership. The Land Rover ownership experience follows a predictable pattern. Month 1, I love the design, everyone compliments it, this badge is worth it. Months 4 through 6, first major repair, shock at the dealer service costs that exceed the monthly payment. Months 7 through 9, second repair, late nights researching lemon laws and online forums. Months 10 through 12, trade-in at a massive loss, trying to escape before the warranty expires and things get really expensive. That badge on the grille comes with astronomical service costs, frequent repairs, and depreciation that accelerates faster than the vehicle itself. If you want a used Evoque cheap, just wait 12 months for all the regretful owners to flood the market. Number 5, Nissan Ariya. This was supposed to be Nissan's big EV hope, their redemption after years of reliability decline. Instead, the Ariya has inverter software that can shut down the EV system while you're driving. Not when you're parked, while you're driving. Owners report getting stranded on freeways at 75 miles per hour when the system decides to take a break. The problems keep piling up. Steering wheel bolt recall, because apparently Nissan couldn't figure out how to properly install the bolts, and the steering wheel can detach. Battery gauge dropping from 72% to 0 instantly while driving, then magically returning to 70% when plugged in. Inverter replacements becoming repeat problems, same owner, multiple inverter failures, with the dealership unable to explain why it keeps failing. The irony, Consumer Reports predicts above-average reliability for 2025 based on limited data and Nissan's brand score. Nissan's brand score, which has been declining for years. This is what happens when you trust predictions instead of actual owner experiences. Number 4, Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. Consumer Reports gave this a 26 out of 100 reliability score, the lowest rated 2026 minivan, 26. The non-hybrid Pacifica gets decent scores, but add the plug-in hybrid system and reliability drops through the floor like it's trying to set a record. 1 in 5 owners report problems according to Consumer Reports. That's 20%. For a $60,000 vehicle, the hybrid system failures are catastrophic. Multiple owners reporting the hybrid component failing twice while still under warranty. Transmission replacements being back-ordered indefinitely. 1 owner waiting months with no estimated time of arrival for parts. Electrical system issues causing the vehicle to stall and lock up at traffic lights, requiring complete restarts. Brake system failures from loose bolts that were never properly installed at the factory. And for the 2017 to 2021 model years, there's a battery fire risk from manufacturing defects. Latest is a red warning light saying, hybrid electrical service required. Dealer says it needs a new transmission, and those are back-ordered indefinitely. Chrysler Cares won't reimburse rentals until service is completed, but there's no estimated time of arrival. So, no car, no rental, no resolution. This is unacceptable for any vehicle, but for a $60,000 minivan marketed to families, it's borderline criminal. Number 3, Mercedes-Benz GLB. 21.2% first-year turnover. More than 1 in 5 buyers dumping this within 12 months. That's the 5th highest turnover rate of any vehicle in America. The boxy styling attracts buyers seeking practicality with a luxury badge. But reality sets in fast when they discover the cramped third row, limited cargo space, and premium fuel and maintenance costs on an entry-level luxury budget. This is where the Mercedes illusion falls apart completely. Younger buyers stretch to afford the 3-pointed star, then discover that insurance companies see that badge and increase premiums. Premium fuel costs 15 to 20% more than regular. Dealer service appointments cost double what they'd pay at an independent shop, if they could even find one willing to work on it. Every tire replacement, every brake job, Every minor repair costs significantly more because it has that Mercedes badge. The test drive trap is real. 20 minutes at the dealership doesn't reveal the daily annoyances. The tight third row that your kids complain about constantly. The awkward cargo area that can't fit a week's worth of groceries without Tetris-level planning. The fuel consumption that's higher than EPA estimates, meaning you're stopping for gas more often than expected. Number 2, Volkswagen ID.4. Consumer Reports gave this a 29 out of 100 reliability score, among the least reliable vehicles they've ever tested. Let that sink in. 29 out of 100. And when you look at the recall history, you understand why. Consumer Reports tracked 11 recalls for the 2021 model year, 7 for 2022, 11 for 2023, and 5 for 2024. That's 34 recalls in 4 model years. The battery fire nightmare is terrifying. 311 ID.4 seconds recalled for battery fires caused by misaligned electrodes. 5 documented fires before the recall was issued. Owners were told to park outside and avoid DC fast charging. Think about that. You bought an electric vehicle, and the manufacturer is telling you not to use fast chargers because your battery might catch fire. The electrical system is a catastrophe of cascading failures. 12-volt battery charging failures, leaving owners stranded with a fully charged main battery, but a dead 12-volt system. Software bugs encountered daily. Infotainment system crashes, requiring full reboots while driving. Backup camera failures. Rear visibility system glitches. Owner forum testimony is brutal. Battery modules replaced 3 times, door handles replaced twice, air conditioning sensor replaced, USB ports replaced, all at my expense after warranty. The car has been down for 8 days each time for battery work, and car rental was at my expense. VW's response when owners complain? Dealers literally tell them, "We don't build them," as if that absolves them of responsibility. This is what happens when a legacy automaker rushes into EVs without properly testing the technology. Early adopters become crash test dummies, and the only thing being tested is their patience and bank account. Number 1, Land Rover Discovery Sport. 28.3% first-year turnover. Nearly 1 in 3 buyers dumping this vehicle within 12 months. That's 8 times the industry average. 8 times. This isn't just the worst vehicle on this list. It's the worst in America for buyer retention. The current generation was last updated with a 2020 facelift, meaning it's aging badly, while competitors like the Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and Mazda CX-50 introduce fresher, better alternatives. Land Rover has had 5 years to fix the problems. 5 years. Yet owners are fleeing faster than ever. The reliability reputation is significantly worse than rivals, documented in every major automotive survey published. Starting price matches the Evoque at over $50,000, but provides none of the desirability or cachet. The compact SUV segment has become brutally competitive, and the Discovery Sport loses on every metric: reliability, features, technology, fuel economy, cargo space. Land Rover's dealership experience ranks among the worst in the industry according to J.D. Power. So when things break, and they will break, getting them fixed becomes another nightmare layered on top of the ownership disappointment. The pattern across all 13 of these vehicles is crystal clear. Premium prices don't guarantee premium experiences. Tech complexity overwhelms buyers who expected luxury but got frustration. Maintenance costs shock people who thought the monthly payment was the expensive part. And reliability fails spectacularly, leaving owners stranded both literally and financially. EVs and plug-in hybrids are experiencing the worst problems, proving that new technology often creates old-fashioned headaches. First-year depreciation losses average $15,000 to $30,000 for these vehicles, money that disappears faster than your enthusiasm for owning them. For these 13 vehicles, that reality check is expensive enough that 1 in 4 to 1 in 3 buyers are cutting their losses and running. Learn from their expensive mistakes. Avoid these money pits entirely, unless you enjoy lighting cash on fire and calling it a lifestyle choice. The automotive industry loves to promise the future, but sometimes those promises crash and burn spectacularly. If you want to see more vehicles that were supposed to revolutionize everything, but ended up revolutionizing disappointment instead. Check out our video covering 12 cars that were meant to be the future until they failed. Same honest analysis, same data-driven approach, but focused on vehicles that promised to change everything and delivered nothing but regret.